Hello guys, my name is Slade with Evolution Gaming News. We're going to talk about a few things, and it's going to be kind of a speed run of news. I'm a little tired. I need to get back to filming and editing, and YouTube's really hard. People don't tell you that, but when you have a full-time job and everything, YouTube is difficult. Alright? It's hard for me to be funny for you guys every day. No, we're not sponsored by Red Bull. I'm just dead inside. Well, getting late in video games will now be a thing again with the new Mass Effect coming out. It's going to be coming on March 21st. It looks really freaking awesome. I'm excited to play it. Maybe fuck a couple more aliens. Fox News will bitch about it. Who knows? Other than that, the Nintendo Switch was announced recently, and it's going to be released on March 3rd, 2017, worldwide, so they're not staggering it like they normally do, where it's like, oh, it's out in Japan, then like a year later it's in like the UK or like Europe. It's in like Europe, but it's not in the UK, and then, or it's like it's in the UK and it's not in Europe, and then it's or it's in America, but it's not in Canada. It doesn't make no damn sense. We live in a kind of a global economy. Anyways, just release it all in one place. I swear to God, it's a Nintendo product. People will buy it, okay? Look, hey, look, Nintendo, if you want me to help you with your sales, do this. Just fucking release a product, make it work, and when you release it, you know what, here's would be the best thing for you to do, Nintendo. When you release it, and they've been talking about doing the flashback games, like for the NES and the SNES, here would be the best thing for you to do. Do like a Netflix model, where it's $5 a month, and you can play whatever NES game you want to. It's $10 a month, you can play any NES or SNES game you want to, so on and so forth, through all the consoles that you have released. You would make a fortune. I would definitely pay like $25 just to have the Nintendo 64 library, the SNES library, and the NES library. I'd pay $20 for it. I honestly would. I love retro games. If you're interested in buying the Nintendo Switch, you can get it for the lovely price, $300. It's not that bad if you compare it to like Xbox One and PS4 when they came out. The battery life, people are kind of complaining about. It jumps, it goes up and down. From what I can tell, I have a friend who got it early, and he said it really depends on the game and the graphics of the game for your battery life. So, it's not that much better, but when you have a giant 1080 screen, well, I say giant, it's not actually that big, but for a handheld device, it's pretty big, 1080 screen, burns a lot of battery trying to do that, Things, Zelda is coming back, which is exciting. Skyrim is going to be on the Nintendo Switch. I mean, what is Skyrim not on? Can I play Skyrim on my phone? That's, you know what, honestly would not surprise me, Skyrim. It's a great game. They should do that with Fallout, though. I'd play it again. I love that game. I have way too many hours. And that just proves that I have no life, and again, I'm dead inside. I think I've permanently kept us from getting a Red Bull sponsorship. Fuck. Anyways, Gaben, our Lord and Savior Gabe, he has been talking recently that he wouldn't mind seeing Valve go back and visit the Half-Life universe or Portal universe. Gabe, shut up. Unless the words Half-Life 3 aren't coming out of your mouth, or email me at gabenewell@valve.com. Or not coming out of your mouth? Don't care. I just want to know. Half-Life 3, Portal 3, or Left 4 Dead 3. Learn to count the fucking 3. Although, he did say a while back, as long as people keep making the 3 jokes, he keeps pushing the game back by 7 months. So maybe we should all just shut the fuck up and leave him alone, and maybe then they'll develop it. I don't know. He did talk some more about there is a new single-player game in development, which I have a lot of faith in Valve. They've never... Shut up, phone. They've never made a bad game to me. I don't know. I have a lot of faith in Valve. Other than that, they're working on some more VR stuff. They're going to work on a new controller, which the Steam controller, if you've never played with it, it'll really throw you off at first, but honestly, it's like one of my favorite controllers. Other than that, Source Engine 2, the new games are going to be worked in it, which is pretty amazing to see, as where a lot of Valve's games are really old, but they still are played all the time. I mean, look at how many people are playing CSGO and Dota 2 every day. It's ridiculous. All right, we have one more bit of gaming news, and then I want to talk about one other thing after that. But the last bit is I'd like to talk about AGDQ raising an awesome $2.2 million for the Cancer Prevention Foundation. That's awesome. I love those speed runs. Applaud to you guys. I tip my hat to you. I don't wear hats. I wear visors. You wouldn't see that, though, because you never see me outside. But wear that. Anyways, good job, guys. It's always great when gamers get together to do for charity, because people all think we're just a bunch of sweaty nerds that are really fat. I'm just a fat nerd. I get sweaty when I have to go outside. But other than that, yeah. Lastly, I want to talk about 2 little bits of YouTube drama that are going on. And it's kind of fun to watch. I like watching it. I don't like celebrity drama, but I like YouTube drama. The first one is, I don't know, I kind of get his opinion, but it's Idubbbz. Him and Tana, the little tongue-in-cheek thing he tried to do with her, where she kind of berated him a little bit on social media, saying, I hope you lose all your subscribers and break both your legs, which is kind of a bitch thing to say, and how offended she was of his use over the N-word. And I do have to agree. You can differ on this with me, but I agree with Idubbbz on this. Either every word is okay or no word is okay. There's no reason, you shouldn't get offended by a word. It's a word. If a word hurts you, well, there's something wrong with you on a personal level. You could choose to get offended by a word, or you could choose to be like, it's a word. It didn't punch me in the dick, It's a word. Come on, guys. I mean, I've said way worse, and his little internet community of, like, the me IRL people, basically, it's a thing. They call themselves retard faggots. I can't do good air quotes while holding Red Bull. But anyways, that's a thing, and Tana was all over him, so he actually bought a VIP ticket to one of her shows and went to the signing. And he put his arm like this around her, said, say, you can guess the word, and she freaked out. She freaked out, exactly like he planned. And it's basically like actually a good prank video. And if you should, if I remember, I'm going to put that link in that video down below. You should actually watch it and listen to him and what she said about him and everything. So, he was trying to have a little tomfoolery with her. And she freaked out instead, and he got kicked out of the show. And the best part is, I mean, he's a skinny dude. I mean, I'm way bigger than Idubbbz. And I'm short. I'm like 4 foot tall. The other little bit of YouTube drama is PewDiePie. His anti-Semitic comments, which I'm kind of surprised Disney dropped him, as well as Maker Studios. It kind of surprises me that when it's a known fact that Walt Disney himself hated Jews. So, I don't know. That's... to me, it's a surprising fact. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to clean up their image. But Disney will not let anything ruin its image. You got to understand that. But I don't think it's going to affect PewDiePie with 50 million subscribers. Although his view base is not there. Which, if you haven't seen that, there's a good MatPat, or Game Theory. There's a good MatPat video on it. And I highly, highly, highly suggest you watch it. It's really interesting. And he actually explains why PewDiePie has all these subs. But, at the same time, you don't see the video... You don't see the view counter the way you used to on his videos, So, as where he's the biggest face in YouTube, he's bigger than television, it's that. But the anti-Semitic comments were mainly, he was on a website called Fiverr, and he was trying to see what the most ridiculous thing somebody would say for $5, And I don't blame him. It's a video business. It's the shock value. That's what sells, That's what makes your video different. To me, it's a pretty good idea. I'd watch it. I don't like PewDiePie, but man, that kind of fucking sucks, doesn't it? Well, anyways, guys, we're sorry for the channel being, this is my little time to talk to you guys. Yay! We're sorry for the channel being dead for a couple days. We've been trying to figure, well, no, fucking days, weeks. We've been having to rebuild a schedule, and we've been having to rework a couple things. We have a schedule now, a set schedule of dates for videos coming out. We'll probably have a Facebook post about it, or maybe a tweet. I don't know. I don't handle that stuff. I just stand in front of the camera because they decided to pick the fat, ugly kid. They'll stand in front of the camera drinking Red Bull. I don't know. But we're going to be doing that. We're going to be moving into a schedule to make things better. We're also going to have a couple more things. We will be back at RTX again. I'm very excited. I'm going to do my RTX video again. Both of them where we're going to do the Q&A, and we're also going to do the live footage. I bought a GoPro, so we're going to have over-the-shoulder footage. So for those of you who can't go, you can see it. RTX is a great time. You should absolutely go. Even if it's like a small local convention, I'm going to be going to the one here in Montgomery, Alabama, Gump CityCon. So it's Comic-Con coming to Montgomery. If anybody's there, feel free to say hi. Anyways, guys, thank you guys always for watching. We appreciate everything. Thank you for bearing with us for over a year. You guys have put up with us for over a year. I mean, we couldn't thank you enough. It's, we're trying to do what we love. Would love to do this every day. It's just sometimes real life gets in our way, and that's a problem. But we're trying to work and do our best. So thank you guys very much for being with us. We love you. Click an annotation and give us money.